back with another legendary challenge. This is our second in our series of fun, different challenges. As a reminder, none of us here are professional shooters. None of us are competitive shooters other than with each other, and we are competitive. We're trash talkers. The day of our competitions, we send lots of hate texts to each other, so this is very important to us. So what we've chosen for today's challenge is called the offhand challenge, which means we're going to shoot with just our non-dominant hand. For all of us, that's going to be our left hand. We're going to shoot at 3 yards, 10 shots, and then at 7 yards, we're also going to shoot 10 shots, but the mix up there is our last 5 shots. We're shooting gangster style. Okay, so it's very serious.
AKA the kill shot.
We're not popping it, but just, you know, a steady game. So that's our challenge.
Right, steady game, baby. Steady game.
The rule with us is once we decide what our next challenge is, none of us are allowed to practice said challenge. We don't typically shoot offhand that often, which you should. James has shot the least in the past as far as offhand. James, are you worried about anything with not having practice?
Not at all. I feel confident in my marksmanship skills today. That I will take down the reigning champion, the Queen Bee, Jaclyn.
Thanks for bringing that back up. I just wanted to point that out. I won the last challenge, so I just wanted to throw that out there again.
It came down to inches.
One bullet, actually, but
it's really one bullet.
These guys are always like, who's counting inches, you know, so that's all I'm going to say right there.
That's not what she said.
Matlock wants to give you a little bit of advice. If anybody is out there wanting to practice this, he's the most recent person that has actually practiced offhand shooting. Just in practice, when we've been up here shooting, Matlock, any last minute tips?
I would advise that when you're gripping the gun, make sure you hold the gun straight out in front of you, steady. Make sure you get your sight alignment, your good sight picture going on, and press off the round. Squeeze, don't jerk, don't anticipate the recoil or anything like that. Just slow and steady. Get on target, make it happen.
Words to live by.
Last words of advice. So we're going to get rolling here. Since I am the series reigning champion.
Oh my God, one win. Now she's the series.
Here we go.
That's far. I get to pick the next shooting order for today. So Matlock's going to go first and set the bar really low for me and James. And then I guess after that, we're going to let James go and I'm going to go last. I want to see what these guys have, pick up any tips from them I can while they're shooting. So here we go.
My weapon of choice today is going to be the XD Subcompact 3-inch barrel. I have Trichicon night sights on there. This is what's going to beat Jaclyn today. Going out.
Matlock, show your target to this camera, though. Nope, you gotta show it. Wait for it.
Not my proudest moment, but this is the reason why you should practice. I don't practice this very often, and it shows today.
Ladies and gentlemen, what I have today is Subcompact Smith & Wesson Shield 3-inch barrel. My thoughts today, we're going with lighter gun, will help me stay on target and not have as much a wider group. So we'll see if that works out for me.
pulled a Matlock, James.
I don't know what he's laughing. He didn't shoot gangster stuff.
I did.
Matlock, did you cheat?
No, my last fight was gangster.
He was not.
It was too.
This is why you practice offhand. Right here. Certainly not my best, but it is what it is.
Okay, so what I chose for mine is the Browning High Power. It's a personal favorite of mine. Hard to find gun these days. It is an older model gun, 1911 style, and I shoot in 9mm. So that's what I'm going with.
That's just crazy, man.
It is crazy.
Gangster style for my last 5. Tough act to follow, boys. Good thing you went first, right?
Sad day.
It's a very sad day for these guys. Tough shooting today. This was a tough challenge, one that we haven't practiced enough.
Nope, not at all.
Nope.
This brings about the fact that, you know, obviously you still need to practice this. And the whole reason in shooting offhand is like maybe you're in a gunfight, something happens to your dominant hand. Still need to be able to protect yourself with that offhand. I don't think any of us would shoot gangster anymore.
Not at all.
So we did learn that.
Unless you pull a drive-by, then maybe.
We're going to be in the legendary street game.
We're joking.
We're not going to use that style of shooting. So
no.
Aside from that, we actually didn't even need our blind judge because the guys have humbled themselves.
Graciously said
it was that bad. It was that bad.
It was just.
It honestly, it wasn't.
I'm mad at myself.
It was a bloodbath, but
it's terrible.
We have the next challenge to look forward to.
So we will have the next one.
Stay tuned.
We're gonna show them Son in the loser spot.
Remember, click like and subscribe if you haven't already.
Okay, this also brought up that maybe we should give a few tips to shooting, not gangster style, but offhand. So a few things that you need to remember is still follow your fundamentals of shooting. So the front sight is so important to watch. You want to make sure, like Matlock said, a slow squeeze, not jerking the trigger, and you still want to make sure that dominant eye is lined up with your sights no matter how you're holding it. So whether we're here with the left hand, whether it's gangster style or regular, you still got to make sure those eyes are lined up correctly and you have full control over that front sight. So a few things to help you practice. We do strongly suggest practice this at home in your range. Well, I guess not at home, like not in your house.
If you're going to practice at home, dry fire. Make sure your guns unloaded.
Please just snap caps.
Yeah.
Don't shoot your TV.
Please don't shoot anything you're not supposed to shoot. But in a range scenario, it is a good thing, and you can do it at your own pace. It does not have to be rushed. We don't typically do timed things when we're practicing, at least not so far. Maybe next time we'll do a time challenge, but we shall see. So a few last minute tips to help you. Any other things you want to add?
We don't condone or endorse gangster style. I always practice firearm safety.
Always. And when we say gangster style, it's all fun and games. There's no derogatory meaning behind this. It's all in fun and games, like I said. So have fun shooting, be safe, keep it active.